Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to me. Most importantly, welcome back to me. So, at the time of this recording, we are a Saturday, not too far away from the time I'm uploading this video. I got this feeling like I ought to get back on the saddle. Fuck's sakes. So I decided that I was going to set up the lowest barrier to entry that I could just figure off the top of my head. I had once upon a time lofty goals. I'll get into that at some point. Don't worry. So I dusted off my old setup, and I got a game that I thought might be interesting. It's a low barrier to entry for me, but it's also going to be interesting. I picked A Link to the Past Randomizer. So what this entails, let me get into it so that I don't, keep holding myself back. And yeah, let's actually get into it. So, let's see. Okay. So the way that this works is that the items that I can pick up in the game, usually they're in the form. Usually they're coming in the form of like a big chest in a dungeon, right? So all items across all chests have been swapped and randomized, and I don't know where nothing is. So under normal circumstances, given playing games, the character's name is a Link. I would have just left it that way, but I'm gonna go with just changing one letter. I'm gonna go with Kink. At some point, this is gonna be funny, right? Aight. Kink. 5,000 rupee reward for a picture. Your bone, dog. Yeah. So, people who know me personally would know that I'm a big fan of emulation. It's not. I mean, in fits and spurts, I will stop. Oh. So let me just complete that thought. So once I heard that there was a way to emulate Link to the Past and have some edits from fans, I was immediately curious. Anyway, here's the first example of the randomizer. This is the chest that would normally have the lantern. It's got a walking stick? What the fuck? Trivia, I also haven't played this game in a really long time, so I have no idea what this does. I can't even use it. I need magic to... Alright, cool, great. So yeah, this... I don't intend to go into the tremendous... it's not actually such a big, tangent to describe the hiatus that I have taken from Let's Playing and what prevented me from getting all the way back into it. But, here I am again. No lonks allowed. Ooh, does that count me? No, because I'm king. Someday that'll be funny. So, where was I going? I didn't have anywhere else to go with that. I will at some point probably describe all of the things that happened in the, 20 years since I last streamed. Am I gonna... Right, I don't have the sword. Am I gonna get the sword? Oh. Okay. Sure. I got... Okay. Sorry, dear uncle? Whatever. So I got an arrow and I got the sword. I guess so. I didn't read up on how this works exactly. The only part that I really read was all of the stuff that's in a chest is basically random. I didn't see all of the text that has been changed. Bombs, sweet. This early, jeez. So because this is a randomizer, this is going to be very different from a regular playthrough, right? Because the regular playthrough is like a linear thing. Let me adjust my headphones. It's gonna have like, so I would have received the lantern first thing. I'm supposed to get the arrows in, was it the first dungeon? Yeah, I think it's the first dungeon. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Let me get my sea legs here. Gosh. Okay, so if I do this, I can do a thing like that. Yeah. And then a whoosh. Okay. All right, that's all I need. Delicious coffee. I forget a lot of the story. Let's see if I can go through the story and figure out and try to remember what in the world is happening in the world of A Link to the Past Zelda. Zelda, A Link to the Past, that's the order. Okay, so Link, who I have named Kink, he's just a guy. He happens to have a green tunic. That probably makes him into the hero in this universe, which is super unfortunate. You can't wear green in this universe, I guess. Okay, so you still got a key. Okay. Fucking... Okay, well, here's proof that things are freaking random. So, well, whatever. I think we were supposed to get one key out of that. Anyway. So, there is the princess. I don't know what happened to the king. The princess gets got by Aghanim? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I never really thought of... I think I always used to say Aghanim, or... No, it was Aghanim. It was Aghanim. I gotta remember how to talk. I gotta remember how to think. He got Zelda, and that's kind of where my ability to remember the story drops off. Because under normal circumstances, it's Link that wakes up in his uncle's place. They don't explain where Link's parents went off to. I don't think. Maybe. There's probably a rich lore. He says dismissively, rich lore, whatever. My butt. Okay, I need to pay attention so I don't die. I don't want to get got. Alright, simple-ass strategy. Great. This would be I almost said banana. That's not what I would have gotten out of this. Arrows. Frickin' fantastic. Bullets, but no gun. Fuck. Alright, so I need to get a heart. There's surely some story. I remember I did own this game when I was growing up. But I had the instruction booklet, and I kind of really liked rereading the instruction manuals from way back then. I mean, who didn't, right? It was added lore that you might not have gotten in the game to further justify why you have to give a shit. And I remember that, like, it goes into into like some necessary lore kind of early, right? They're describing like the three goddesses, like page 1, and I think they went into some additional detail, you know. I can't remember anything about this. Anyway, I can sure remember how to play it though. That seems to be going fine. I don't have a shield. That makes me wonder, when the hell am I going to get a shield? Sup, doll? Oh, we're not talking? Oh, gosh, okay. What? What even is that one? I haven't used one of these things in ages. Well, I mean, okay, fine. Giving me things I can't use. I guess that's the occupational hazard of doing a randomizer. Jesus. I'm trying to remember which one this is. There were 3 of these, right? Is that Earthquake? It doesn't even give me the name of it. That's a little bit annoying. That's something that's nice about newer video games. The UI will probably give you like a highlighted, like a little tooltip name of whatever the heck you have selected. Right now I have, you know, a GIF to work with. Okay, well, here's the part where I rescue the princess, I guess. But since we're ignoring that part, I'm just gonna carry this lady over from chest to chest so that I can get things. That's the real purpose of enjoying this game right now. So, how this becomes hard then is because we all remember while we're playing the original game, we all remember where like the big set piece items were, because you are led naturally to it through the design of the game. The design of the game. I should enunciate better. But if now everything is randomized, right? All of the like. Maybe the bow for the 11 arrows that I have is gonna be found frickin' in, like, the least accessible part of the world. Maybe frickin', I don't know, what, the Zora's flippers? I'm never gonna be able to swim until, like, at some point in, like, the 50th dungeon that I go through. I don't know how this is gonna work, but hey, you and me, we're gonna get through this together. I tell you what, at the moment of this recording, it does kind of feel nice to be doing this again. I generally enjoyed doing it when I was doing it in the first pass. Oh, I know, don't get that flavor text. But princess, how do I? What if it's from the right? It's not from the right. No, it's from the left. I did enjoy the Let's Plays before. I guess I'm getting into the hiatus. I enjoyed it before, and it was good, but that was during the first run, right? And I had a whole world of dreams and intents, that I never quite reached. You know, I had this impression. I don't have a frickin' lantern. God damn it. I had this idea that if I just kept at it, I was going to become, well, a little known, and by known I meant having a lot of subscribers, and I never quite got that far. I dreamed of the day that I would receive, you know, you might have seen this on like Reddit or on the internet somewhere. Some small subscriber reaches, I think the milestone is 1,000 subscribers, and then YouTube, the company, sends them like a plaque to commemorate the moment. I dreamed of receiving that, you know, and that's a cheap reason to want to do this stuff, but that's the stuff that's basically what I had to work with. I was imagining that I was going to be able to make this into a nice, cush side hustle. By doing something that I really enjoyed, because, ooh, I forgot about this chest. It's a bottle! Right! I forgot all about this. Okay. Cool, well, geez, now I have a bottle with a friggin' fairy. Now I don't have to worry so much about dying. I only have that one friggin' heart. The only annoying thing about that is the stupid, you know, the warning. Ooh, I need you. Okay. That's something I missed from doing Let's Plays. It's something that, mercifully, I am able to enjoy with my job, is the ability to just say weird things. I don't think I've ever had a reason to say, I need you, quite with that desperation. At least not yet. Anyway. So what was the point of that, of the first thought that I had? So I initially got into it, but I was holding really hard to those first, like, let's call them irrelevant ideas, the reasons that I really wanted to succeed, or not the reasons that I wanted to succeed, but the signs of success. That's what I was tied to. It was numbers, basically. So in the pursuit of numbers, I adopted a lot of things that never really mattered, and with the hope that, you know, maybe if I do things this way, I'm gonna get bigger numbers, and I'm gonna be able to enjoy myself. And if I do this, if I have a regular release schedule, if I hold myself to it, I'm gonna have success, etc., 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 etc. It just went like, it just went in a direction that made it into a new job, and that's okay to have a job, of course, but you know, it wasn't the reason I wanted it wasn't the reason I enjoyed doing it in the first place. That's what I needed to reconnect with. And here I am trying to do that again, but with, you know, some renewed intent and knowledge that that's actually what's happening. Sure is nice to not hear a friggin' beep, beep, beep every time that, or every couple of seconds. Yo! I got the Master Sword already? That's friggin' dope! A map? Whoops. A map? Huh. Did I receive a map in the first time well, okay, I don't remember. Like, I'm probably going to say 50 million times, I don't remember. But, a map for a kind of non-dungeon, or, well, I mean, it's a tutorial dungeon, really. Huh. That's just fun, huh? You start the game, you start usually with basically dirt, okay? You're able to swing a branch, a tree branch, arguably, compared to the Master Sword. And here I am now, shooting frickin' laser beams! Anyway. So, right, to return to what I was talking to. There's an awful lot that was not benefiting me. You fucking French. Okay. There was a lot that was not benefiting me that I really tied myself to when I was doing the first major like recording runs, and I was burning out before on those on the things that I tied myself to. What's going to be in here? $50. I'm not going to say. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. So the rupee counter up there, the dollar counter, there's like a fourth digit there. I'm guessing that it's just going to keep putting dollars in my pockets. I'm not going to complain about that, but, you know, if I want a gun. Anyhow, in the pursuit of doing things the perceived right way, I did a number of things, right? And it led to burnout, and it unfortunately happened during a second burnout of something else that was happening back at the time. I think the last series that I uploaded, and somehow I found it in me to finish that one, was Hollow Knight, right? I think at the end of Hollow Knight, I encountered some burnout level stuff with work, and I just needed to stop doing kind of everything, and that's a whole subject. Listen, I'm gonna strike out in a direction in this game, since the real goal right now is to find the small chests. I think I remember that there's a small chest around here. I think this gives me a piece of heart. It's 10 arrows. Just keep showering me with bullets I can't shoot. That's just, yeah. That's the way to go, huh? Have I seen Andy? He was out looking for our prized ether medallion? Ether medallion? Is it ether or ether? This is going to be a pronunciation-focused episode. I wonder when he will be back? Did you have to shout? All the text is in caps. Anyway. Now, is there... Oh, is there a chest in any direction I choose? Man, oh, hi. Well, there isn't one this way. What is that? I see that it is a jar full of... Oh, it's a bee? I'm gonna go with it's a bee. It's a jar with a bee in it. Huh. That's a... Somehow I'm going down the rabbit hole of what would it be like to find this type of an item just in my everyday life. You know? If I just... like, slid open the drawer in my bathroom and I found a jar with a bee inside. How would I react? Hey, fuck you! Fuck you, buddy! Hey! Alright, now I gotta run away. A jar with a bee in it. First, I would be terrified. I might yelp and step back reflexively. I cannot stand bugs. I can't do it. Lost Woods, that way. Yo, we found it. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Cack Village. Ah, coffee. So, fun trivia. Oh, this thing. It's one of 2 magic wands, and this one shoots freezing ice magic. Got it. Oh, well, I'm not... I remember... Okay, so this is... Ooh, I'm getting into some cans of worms, I tell you what, right now. I was thinking... the other day, as I was brewing the idea... I'll get to these. As I was brewing the idea to return to this channel, I was thinking, what is it that got me into things? Woo! I now have the upgraded Master Sword. Frickin', I've already won this game. Man! So, this is such a treat for me. Like I was about to say, one of the things that got me into my line of work, I'll describe it in a sec. $300, not bad. Well, $10. Woo! Oh man, I didn't realize that could happen too. Oh. What if this is the last other heart I ever find? Ooh, oh, okay, I gotta... Ooh, alright. One of the things that got me into the line of work that I'm in right now, like I said, I'll describe it in a sec. I'm sure we'll get there. Is basically bugs, or bugs in like video games, bugs in movie production, and I'm right now speaking about bugs in movie production. That's my job right now. And there, that's the button. So I was thinking, what got me into this whole mess to begin with, right? And I remember it was probably a mixture of things. What came to mind first was a Game Genie. I remember, man. I got with the NES at some point. I think my parents got me got me a Game Genie, thinking that it itself was a game. Someday I'm gonna be in a high school band. You hold on to that dream, whatever your name is. Of course, with a Game Genie, there was more opportunity for things to go bad. Yes and no. But anyway, you had risk, right? Plenty of reward, but, plenty of risk too. Oh, I think there's a thing over here. And just being exposed to the type of bugs and audio glitches, or just glitches, period, that you're exposed to with a Game Genie, that's a lot. Frickin' the other cane. Okay, let me try to remember what these do. You know what? I have magic. Oh, God. Oh, was that like a... Okay, maybe that must be a protective shield. That must mean this is the one that just shits a crate in front of you. I'm not gonna... Well, it's not like I'm... Yeah. There it is. Great. That'll be useful friggin' in a year once I get to that point. Oh, hey chicken. So yeah, there was Game Genies, right? So I grew up with cheating. I am gonna, if given an opportunity to, I'm gonna cheat. Y'all need to know that. I do that with... Sick boy, why are you giving me your last 10 bullets? arrows, whatever. You should keep those. At least keep one for yourself. Oh, that's dark. All right. So... Hi. Okay, then. How would that even work if it was a real bow and arrow? You just shoot it up into the air and hope it... Anyway. Piece of heart. All right, I'll take that. Sure. That gives us 1. I should keep... I should keep on this like thought train that I got. The other thing that exposed me a fair bit to just glitches, video glitches, audio glitches, it was simply being alive and active on computers. Thanks, buddy. A really, really, really long time ago, back when computers were relatively new for consumers. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of chests down here in there. And, like, if you're familiar with DOS, right? DOS is like the first operating system that I'm aware of. It's not like Windows or whatever, but by playing games through there back then, more bombs. You had to choose basically your what is it? The video driver, the audio drivers. So, for the most part, like, you would see... you would have to make choices, and sometimes that was Sound Blaster. Oh yeah, I gotta do this one. Ooh. Dollars. And bullets I'm not gonna use. So, anyway. So by making the wrong choice in choosing your drivers before you play a game in back in those days, you would either have broken audio, good audio, or no audio at all. And that wasn't usually funny, but you know, it was just a thing to know at the time. And I guess that familiarity with it naturally kind of got me into what was I going to say? Naturally got me into... I don't know. I maybe that helped orient me towards one of my first jobs, QA, for video games. And, you know, that's basically the rest of my life since that point. I did QA for... Where is there another chest? I did QA for video games for a brief while, but I loved the experience. It was wonderful. Would I do it again? It's hard to say. Oh, yeah, what does this guy say? He probably doesn't have the same text as usual. I sure do have a lot of beds. Zora is a cheapskate and will try to sell you his trash for 500 rupees. All right, thanks for telling me that. So, yeah, QA. I'm now doing essentially that for movies. It turns out, so after that brief excursion into QA for video games, I reoriented back towards movie making or film, because that was kind of the original thing that I really enjoyed doing. And so I got into 3D animation because I really liked animation, but I couldn't really wrap my head around claymation, the thing, or stop motion animation. So I wanted to do things with computers because that's what I was familiar with, having grown up with them. And then how did that go out? I went to become an animator, and then I went to become a layout artist, and then through layout on TV, I got into doing layout on feature animated movies. I did that for, how long is that now? 3.5 years? And here I am now doing some kind of mishmash of QA and animation and layout and stuff in my new role as whatever the hell I am now. Now, where is it time to go for that dungeon? I want to keep like kind of dragging along towards the end of the game. Okay, I need to have the running shoes for that. And then... So, along the path to where we are today in describing my career, right? To return to explaining the hiatus. Let's see now. So we had back in movies, a particular movie that was adopted. There's a movie that, ooh, is this good? Nice, you can have this trash. Thanks. Is this? Oh no, this is a big deal. Ooh, I got a big deal. This is gonna let me teleport things myself. All right, cool. Let me do that then right now. So yeah, a couple of years ago, a little bit before I needed to start my hiatus, there was a movie that came into production. It was originally in production by one company that went bankrupt. We adopted the orphaned project, which is now out. I don't know. I don't think it's on like Netflix or nothing. It's called The Star. I bring it up every opportunity I can. That was an 18... Okay, so generally movies take 18 months to develop, beginning to end. This one we had to do in 9. And I think we took about that. But it was down to the wire, all right? So it was so difficult, and I was embracing... That was when I really, really got exposed to my current... Did she say the creeper kink is here? Because that's appropriate. All right. So it was through that show that I discovered the role that I'm in now, which is basically just paying attention for any kind of fault, anything wrong that shouldn't be in the show. Basically, find it. And it turns out the amount of things that can go wrong, that's a long list. But after having done that during a very, very short production for an entire damn movie, I was in super burnout. So I decided, at the time, I'm gonna take a break because I can't keep doing this. I went on vacation. I was able to get over my work burnout because the vacation was literally exactly what I needed. It was like 2.5 weeks not on a computer or device. And that really friggin' saved me, man. Let me just see if there's any chests nearby to here, and then I'm gonna go engage with the first dungeon. And right, so I finished that. Okay, so I got over that burnout, but I never, ever since coming back from that vacation, I kind of put the hobby of Let's Playing aside. I hadn't really gotten over it, I guess. I wasn't sure that I wanted to re-engage. Don't talk to me or touch my sign. Alright, well... Is that a challenge, sir? Yes, it is. Neat. No. Okay. Well, if I go this way, does he disappear? Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to the dungeon. What was I saying? This is a big rambly episode. I hope you don't mind. Whatever. I'm doing this for me. Yeah, right. So I was still kind of in the, oh, right, I'll do this too. On the way. I did, I wasn't quite over Zora flips. All right. And then I'll do the next thing. That might get me another thing. I didn't quite get over nothing. Let's see. So how do I do this now? Oh yeah. Okay. So I have to, yeah. once I came back from the vacation, there was other stuff that I did. Was it this one? Okay. And things were still not, perfect. Oh, and okay, so the expected result out of this. Things were still not, perfect. My mental health was still not there, and that's a whole topic that we can go down at some point. But long story short, for the time being, I eventually got the inspiration to start going to see a therapist, and that, let me tell you, that that helped so much. If I wasn't recording this in the middle of a goddamn pandemic, I would still be going to see her. My God, the difference. Anyway, so I was. Oh, this isn't the way to go. I was able to make some changes in my life, and I am still making those changes. Some of those changes is basically just to forgive myself. I guess I had never forgiven myself for not reaching the heights of success like I wanted to, like I thought that the hard work and dedication I poured into Let's Plays in general was going to give me as a result. So I got another one of these, huh? So I got the idea to come back, kind of a bunch of times ever since the hiatus began. A couple of false starts in the process, but I wasn't over the hump, so I couldn't keep at it. So I never did upload those episodes, and I still very likely won't at this point. If I were to return to those games, I would just start recording again. Oh, hi, buddy. Want something for free? Go earn the green pendant in Thieves Town, and I'll give you something? I'm gonna forget that as soon as I walk out of this room. Ooh, 3 of these. Ooh, am I gonna be right? That's called the Moon Pearl, and that permits me to remain a boy. Great. That's a thing to say, right? Hooray, I get to keep my gender. So I wanted to come back, like I was saying, but it never felt right. And I guess I had gotten over the point. I went back onto the other side of the fence from when I started. I don't remember if I ever mentioned this. I may as well just rehash everything since it's been, I don't know what, 4 years? 3 years since the last one? Whatever. It's a long time. Since the last time I uploaded anyway. When I started doing Let's Plays, once I had the conviction to do it, I told myself, you're going to record and you're going to put that up. That first result. You know yourself well enough by this point. Sasha, you idiot, you moron. You're going to, if you don't upload immediately, I'm going to be so mad. No. If you don't upload immediately, you're going to agonize over details that you don't need to agonize over. What's more important is that you start. And that's legit what I told myself a long time ago. That's advice that I need to listen to myself for in a lot of different ways. My God, having the upgraded Master Sword in this dungeon? Holy God. Anyway. Oh, there's a... Okay. And, I wish I had followed that same advice, in all of the years, basically, that I have been alive. Here I am practicing it now, and it does feel good. yeah, the hiatus was necessary. I'm not going to apologize for it. It was right. It was the right thing to do at every step. It's kind of too bad that it took so long for me to get back into this. I say that, but I am not absolutely certain that I'm going to come back with the regularity and the frequency and whatever and other big ticket words like I had before. I can't even speak to the level of quality that I might have. I'm hoping that this is going to be good, right? I can't guarantee that it's going to be good. Friggin' the video might be off-center and, I don't know, maybe the audio's going to cut out or I don't know, whatever. Things might not be ideal. But the... What was I going to... You need a bow to get past the Red Igor Derpy. Well, thanks for telling me. You going to give me a damn bow? There isn't a bow in that box, is there? I'm gonna open that box. No, it's like a... Wait, didn't I get a map? I thought I got a map already for this. Maybe I'm just remembering the map I got for the first non-dungeon. Oh, interesting. These guys are... Oh, shit. All right, well... I'll leave a room. You can't handle that, you guys. I can't... Yeah, like I was going to say, I can't speak to anything. It might be... Ooh! Ooh, this is bad. Where am I? Get me out of this room. Oh, get me out of this room. Get me out of this room. Oh, shit. Where's the way out? Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, wait. There's the stupid fairy that traps me here. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try to get my way out of here. Okay, so I'm there. Why am I unable to leave? I just came in. Okay, well, fine. You're going to make me do this. Oh man, I am 100% gonna die. I'm 100% gonna die. There I go. I'm dead. Great. Save and continue. Sure, I'll save and continue. What the hell else am I gonna do? Ah, nice. All right, I'll take this. Oh, where do I still have my stuff, right? I still have things. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, so like I don't know if I can engage with that room. Oh man. I don't know if I can engage with that room. Unless I get like a map on my phone. I'm not above doing that. Let me do that. Let me pause for a sec. All right, here I am back. I went to see the map. It's a frickin' circle. So I am not going to keep it. Shit. Oh, I don't have the... wait. I don't... Nope. Okay, sorry. I'm tripping up over my thought process. To have caught that fairy, I would have needed the bug map. The bug net. So I don't have that. But oh well. So I'm going to try to get back to that. Oh, there's a box over there. Shouldn't forget that one. Where was I? I do not remember where I was. I remember that I was going through, going to that room. So I'm just going to go do that. And I'm sure we can pick back up at some point. Whatever the hell I was going to say. We already did that. There is one thing that I need in that room, for that room too, as well, is a small key. And I have no idea where I'm going to get a small key from. Alright, buddy. Ah, great. Friggin' arrows. Great. come on, come on. There. All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you for the heart. Could you imagine actually having like a life bar in life? Makes you think, huh? You need a boat. All right, yes. Derpy. Makes you wonder, huh? Where like your life bar would be as you live your life. Does your life bar go down when you really need to pee? Like, you're dying. Right? That's how bad you need to go. I'm here. Alright. Whoop. Okay, that's where I am. Okay. So, God damn it! I'm not gonna die again, am I? Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do this. Alright. Alright. Try to get through here. Nope. I was not able to do it. Frick. Maybe I need that lantern. Frick. Alright, well, I guess I'm... What the hell do I do? What the hell do I do? I don't remember if there are any other chests that I have easy access to in this dungeon that could possibly give me a lantern. It might not even be in this dungeon. It might be in the middle of a field. Okay, this is part of the challenge. Maybe, alright, I am not going to give up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is probably a good spot to end this first episode. What I'm going to do is from here, we're just going to move on to like the next spot. And we're going to keep trying and keep exploring the world to see what it gives us and make informed decisions as we go. Because that's how you live life, right? Hopefully at some point I pick up the lantern and make dark rooms way easier. And if not, I'll simply try again. I'm just gonna have to like remember that I put a pin in this, and yeah, we'll cross that bridge once we reach there. Thanks for making it this far with me, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said before, I can't promise you that I'm gonna have like regular releases or whatever, but this is a first step, and that's the most important one. So I hope to hear your input in the comments. If you like what you saw, I mean, like it, I guess, if you want. If you don't, well, friggin' don't, whatever. And we'll see you in the next episode. See you then, folks.